Hello there everyone and welcome to another vlog here on the Omega Luke Wrestling channel. Today we are heading up a day earlier before Progress Chapter 95, which, let's face it, has a fucking incredible card. I am being joined by the same two guys who I'll introduce you in a bit, but the reasons why we're going up a little slightly earlier, or the day before, is that we can enjoy the weekend a little bit more.
And a little bit of the bubbly.
We're going to go out to London, enjoy ourselves for the weekend, and go through some of your questions, which there has been a lot and there have been some very good ones. You may see a few videos as well that has been sent in, so thank you very much to those guys. Let's get over to the driver again. Driver Nev, how you doing, buddy?
Hey brother, how is it?
All good, mate. And in the back once again, it is the backseat driver, Murph.
How you doing?
Right, so let's hit that intro.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey King.
he's the wise owl of professional wrestling. He smells better than Dude Love with Sex Panther on. He's the
All hail.
He's the
King.
of fantasy booking.
King took his head.
He is Omega Luke,
King is born.
and you're listening to the Omega Luke
On your knees for the King.
Alright boysies, Ads here. I'm doing it at an angle because the first one I did, I got too many fucking chins. Question for you all, it's a controversial one. In one word, describe Josh Bodum. Got nothing to plug because I'm useless. But you can follow me on Twitter, Stone Cold Ads. Look for @thrash_magnetic. See you soon boys, bye.
Alright, so thank you, Ads, for your question. Hilarious as it was. Josh Bodum, one word, I'm going to say he's a fucking coward. Math?
Idiot.
Nev?
Cunt dumpster.
That's sort of two rolled into one, but there you go, Ads. You can have that one.
You said two.
Yeah,
You
he's a
said
coward.
fucking idiot. Oh, fucking coward.
He's a coward. He's
Yeah,
a
but-
fucking coward.
That's two words.
Yeah, but the first one's
He
like
said one word.
is an adjective.
But I said cunt dumpster.
Yeah, but that's two aggressive
not.
words.
It's not. It's like tube station.
Okay. There you go, Ads. What are you laughing
These motherfuckers.
at? Hey! Legends. So the next question comes in from Pop Callan, who is a podcast made by the guys of Royally Rumbled. And their question to us was, who is the greatest superhero of all time? So we're going to do, because we've got a long journey, we're going to do both Marvel and DC. So if you had to ask me, I think the best superhero of all time is Batman. Definitely for DC, and for Marvel, I'm going to have to go with Spider-Man. I like both of them. I've read a lot of comic books, both of them. I enjoy all of the movies. Math, head over to you.
For DC, I'm going to have to say Batman. And for Marvel, my favourite is Captain America.
So Nev, what is your favourite superhero?
Batman overall, in general, is just the greatest superhero. But obviously, that makes him the best for DC also.
Good maths.
Good maths, really good at maths. I was in set 7 with, I won't say who I was in with. Marvel, I'm going to go with the God of Thunder, Thor.
Oh, it's a good call. Thor is up there for me too, to be honest. I like his luscious blonde locks.
He's an old flame of mine.
He is actually an old flame of mine. Okay, so the next question comes in from Rory Rummel themselves, and they've put us right on the spot. They want us to collectively retire Triple H. Who it's against, what is the storyline leading up to it, and who eventually goes over. So collectively, Nev come up with a good idea that he thinks it should be Adam Cole, an up and comer, and we all sort of agreed with it. And then we sort of thought the storyline would be really cool if it began with Triple H coming out at an NXT, maybe just do a random announcement, and Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era interrupt him and come out and tell Triple H that NXT is now their brand. And from that, the rivalry begins. A heel faction versus the face of Triple H. Maybe leading up to a WrestleMania match, Triple H can maybe appear on NXT a few times now that they have the TV deal, and NXT seems to be this new third brand that they're going to push as alongside SmackDown and Raw. We think that will be a very good storyline, and of course with the end being that Adam Cole will end Triple H's career by winning at WrestleMania. So let us know what you guys think of our little fantasy booking there collectively as a team, and whether you would agree, whether you put someone else. Let us know down in the comments. But thank you very much for the question. Royally rumbled. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. So the next question comes in from Carl McGrath, who is the winner of the first fantasy booking faction. His question is, he wants us to do a main event that involves one Progress guy and one WWE guy, and they strictly have to only be for each represented company and not ones that cross over between both, like a Jordan Devlin, for instance. So I think it's quite a good question, to be fair. I immediately went for David Starr because I think he represents independent wrestling and he's had a banging year, especially for Progress. And tomorrow, hopefully, I mean, it would have already happened by now when you see this vlog, but hopefully he would have defeated Volta for that title belt. I'm going to go with David Starr versus AJ Styles.
I'm going to copy Omega Luke and have David Starr. I want to see him face Seth freaking Rollins.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm going to go outside the box here. I'm going to have Jordan Grace versus Sasha Banks.
So the next question comes in from Queen of Brainbuster Radio, and it's a banger of a question, to be fair. She asked us, what would, if we had to join a faction, who would we want to join for any promotion whatsoever to debut with? So the faction stays as they are, we just join them. I would love to be a part of LIJ, Los Ingobernables do Japón. I like all of the guys there. If I had to kick anyone out, it would be Bushi, but still. But yeah, I think I would love to be a part of that with Naito. I think they got something really good going on there. Michael Nevin, what would you like to join?
I would love to join the boys in British Strong Style, but especially get that Mustache Mountain on the go.
Very, very true. Let's head to Matt and see what he would like to do through the power of editing.
I would join Bullet Club.
Math, please, you really need to shorten these answers down. We've only got a set amount of time for the vlog.
I would join Bullet Club. The way you said it, I thought you was going to like continue.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to like say why or so, and I was just seeing him pass the. Oh, okay, done.
I would join Bullet Club. Class. And to your left, you will see Nia Jax's furniture.
Funny thing is, you love Nia Jax.
I fucking love her. She is beautiful.
So the next question comes in from Dits on Wrestling, a fellow Plymothian who had a great interview last week with Adam Maxted, by the way. Go check that out. He asked us, there is three of us, astute observation, very well done. He asked us to make a faction and give it a name, where would be faces or heels, and what roles would each of us play. So we're going to leave the name up to you guys. However, we have come up with our roles and what we'd be based around. So we are thinking another revamp of Evolution, but without Ric Flair. Maybe we join Rick be our manager, fuck it. Nev is going to be the Batista, the big man role, the muscle, because however, he is the heavyweight champion of Plymouth. Insert clip here.
Want to know?
I walk for miles inside the little danger, a place where no one follows me. I walk alone.
Math is is going to be the young upstart of Randy Orton, loves an RKO, and I'll be the King of Kings, Triple H. Oh yes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we need a name. Think of a name for us. What do you reckon? And of course we would be heels. Why would we pick faces? It's so much more fun. So the next question comes in from our pal Luke Roberts, El Luca Roberto, who has promised he is going to join us the next time we go on one of these trips. And he has asked us, would we rather have shit on the tip of our fingers for the rest of our lives, or have Susan Boyle sit on our faces for 16 hours straight, farts, blue waffle, the lot? So, I mean, Susan Boyle, lovely lady, but I do not want that ass on my face.
I'm gonna be a scumbag here and just say, could be some gross old balls, but it's not. It's a vagina. So
It's a blue waffle.
So I'm gonna have her sat on my face for 16 hours, and because you know, who wants shit on the end of their fingers all the time? You'd be known as that guy that constantly smells like shit.
Yeah, you just wear
And then-
gloves.
Yeah, but every time you eat and pick your nose and fucking do all these other shit, picking up your children,
Pick your ass.
pick your ass. I'd have to just sacrifice them 16 hours for, you know, you might get a taste for blue waffle. You know? It might be like a out of date poontang pie.
I'm gonna have to agree with Rob here. I'd rather have shit on the tip of my fingers. Fuck that.
Android Bullet Club. Oh, I got lightheaded.
Okay, so the next question comes in from an old school friend of Nev's, Nathan Harrison, and he's asked us, what two factions of any time period, any promotion, would we like to put up against each other to feud, and who would come out on top? So, fantastic fucking question if you ask me. I would personally go for a bit of NWO versus LIJ. I wasn't a massive WCW watcher, still aren't really. I just prefer WWE, to be fair. But NWO obviously played a massive part in wrestling, and LIJ is probably my favourite faction around right now. And I think they would go well together really nicely. Michael Nevin, your school friend, what is your answer for him?
I'm gonna do D-Generation X against Bullet Club.
That is a great shout. Any matchup, who would come out on top? We forgot to...
Oh, who would come out on top? Oh, it's a tough question, but as much as I love all wrestling, I'm a WWE guy, so DX would come out on top for me.
Yeah, I'd have to go that NWO would come out on top. I think it would just make more sense than LIJ.
Yeah.
Matthew, over to you.
I would go with British Strong Style versus the Shield. I would go with obviously a 6-man tag. That would be absolutely amazing. And I would have the British Strong Style go over.
Fucking fair play, Matthew. That's a hell of an answer.
That is a great answer, to be fair.
Fucking love
That is
that.
3 really good fucking matchups.
Yeah, I know. I got a
I am-
boner.
I'm proud of my friends today.
I'm so proud. Super duper.
Where is that from?
Anchorman?
Oh, I've seen it for a while.
I think you just got that like you assumed that was already.
That's twice I've pressed record and it might have said something. So the next question comes in from Roberts again. Fucking hell, no.
Sorry. I fell asleep.
That's what you had office, isn't it? Well, he's got the sunglasses and he's trying to
Oh,
just...
wow,
Oh my
wow.
god, wow! I fell asleep!
These are very dark.
Oh, God, wow. Oh, I was asleep.
What? No way.
Those glasses are super dark.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So the next question comes in from Roberts again, and he's asked us who on the entire NXT roster is going to be the next top guy. And I'm going to say it's someone that we are seeing and meeting for free tomorrow. And I've got his hat on as well. It's Matt Riddle. I think the guy is fucking money. He's unbelievable in the ring. He puts in great matches, and everyone just loves Matt Riddle. Nev, who is your next top guy for NXT while I readjust my hat?
I'm gonna go with just who I would like it to be, if I'm honest. I would have to say Pete Dunne, because I think actually he could be. He's proven that he's run NXT UK, so why can't he run NXT in general? I'm gonna go with Pete Dunne.
That's a very good answer, Matthew.
I'm gonna go with Dominic Dijakovac. because I think he's absolutely brilliant. Everyone needs to feast your eyes on the talent.
That's his name, right?
I thought it was Dijakovic.
I thought it
I
was
think that's what
digested.
I did actually try to say that.
I thought it was digested.
But you said Dijakovic.
Yeah, that's,
Ah,
I got
love the
tongue twisted.
Vash.
I'd love them to join the Bullet Club.
I'm a joint.
And the next question comes from another guy who is going to join us, he promised, on the next vlog/journey. Is Mason Adams, or Adam Mason, his
Gimli.
kayfabe name, or Gimli, or the English Tomohiro Ishii, as he is also known. He is going to hate us for that, by the way. He's going to fucking hate us for that. He asked us a great question though, a fantasy booking faction question. We had to create a faction from any promotion with one guy from Europe, one from America, Canada, and South America. And it could be male or female. So I've gone for a very MMA style faction of Ty Naraconte because she's just fucking unbelievable to look at. And she's from South America. I have then gone for Filthy Tom Lawler from the US and Kyle O'Reilly from Canada, followed by Chris fucking Ridgway, who has a black belt in being hard as fuck. Nev, what is yours?
I'm gonna go with Bram, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Chris Jericho, and Pentagon Jr. I'm not sure how much Pentagon drinks, but the other three love to get fucked up, love to get pissed. Maybe they could go on a little bit of the bubbly gimmick and smash some beers in the ring.
I would also go with Penta. I would have Kevin Owens. Mate, I have no idea.
I'm not cutting out.
I was just dying for a piss.
Okay, so I know I asked for some weird like would you rathers, but this one is fucking strange. So Gary Dorr, another Plymovian, a lot of the Plymouth guys really letting the side down here today, has asked us, would we rather have sex with our own mothers just the once, or have to watch your mum and dad have sex for the rest of your life?
You motherfuckers need Jesus. 5 miles to the London town, London town. Can you record it?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Hey guys, it's Ren from the Ren and Bam Bam Show. My questions for you are, if you could wrestle for any company in the world, who would it be? And who would your debut match be against? Also, what did Nev say about Bam after she said she liked his pants? Have a safe trip. Don't drive through central London.
Thank you very much, Ren, for that question. I would go up against Pac, I think, for AEW. Matt, who would you like to face, and why and where?
I would debut at NXT UK against Jordan Devlin, as I think he's fucking amazing.
Mr. Michael and Evan, we have 2 questions for you. Who would you like to debut against, and where?
I'd love to debut against my man Roman Reigns on WWE, just purely because I love him so much. Named my son after him.
And why? When you were getting changed?
So
not why.
right, so
this
let
is a
me clear this
situation.
up. I'm in a car park in London somewhere. What's it called? Westfield.
Yeah.
And I wear comfy clothes driving up on some jeans for the show. So after the show, I got back into my comfy clothes to travel home. I just thought it was just some random car driving past, beeping, shouting, "Hey, something about pants," right? So then I basically shouted, fuck you, and started shouting, stuff about my dick, just completely taking the piss, until I got in the car, and Robbo said, oh yeah, that's the guys that we just was like talking to, and I know them, so really apologise. If I knew it was you, I wouldn't have shouted such profanity.
Yes,
I'm a very well-respected man.
You want some of this dick?
That's literally what I shouted.
But I do apologise. I didn't realise it was you. Most people that know me, I speak before.
I speak before.
I speak before I think. So I apologise, and it was nice to meet you guys. See you soon.
What's going on, everybody? This is Conrad Cushman from Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. My question is, buy or sell? Who had the better King of the Ring tournament overall? Bret the Hitman Hart in 1993 or Kurt Angle in 2001? Thanks for answering my question, guys. Peace.
Thank you very much, Conrad. One of my favourite voices in podcasting. I'm going to have to say Bretta Hart. I think that King of the Ring was very good. Although I do really like Kurt Angle's King of the Ring. Nev, Kurt of the Ring.
I'm going to go for Kurt's Kurt of the Ring. I'm going to go with Kurt Angle. Just was a bit more invested in that at the time.
Right age time for us, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that was one hell of a pay-per-view all round. So
good, set the emotion.
Hiya lads, it's Old Man Mags here from 5 Rounds Pod, from Why We Watch, and also from the Badlands podcast. I hope you're enjoying your road trip down to Progress today. To fill a bit of time for you, why don't you fill out a Badlands style Mount Rushmore for me? Nev, I assign you the Mount Rushmore of rock matches. Murph, I assign you the Mount Rushmore of good things about Plymouth. And Luke, I assign you the Mount Rushmore of Football Manager Wonder Kids. Like I said, I am Mags, and I hope you're enjoying your journey.
Thank you very much, Mags, for the question. So, the Football Manager Wonder Kids, I'm going to stick to FM19 Wonder Kids, and I'm going to go with Sandro Tonali, Exio Palacios, Abel Ruiz, and of course, my man Thiago Almada. But you probably knew that already, Max, because you're a massive fan of the Omega Luke gaming channel, and everyone else should be too. Nev, you've got the rock matches. I bet this is really hard for you.
It actually is really hard because there's so many, and I love you for this question. Any excuse to talk about the Rock, you know I'm there. Straight off the bat, my favourite match of all time, the Rock versus Hulk Hogan. Legend versus legend, icon versus icon. The Rock versus John Cena, WrestleMania 27. No, yeah,
Once in a lifetime.
He was guest host at 27. Not because it was the greatest match, but I was so invested in it. I fell out with lots of people that were telling me that John Cena was going to win, and when he beat him, I lost my shit. Got a little bit emotional, as per. Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm gonna go with selfishly when he beat Austin because finally he got the job done, and just those two, their chemistry and their rivalry is the best in the business. And the fourth, I'm actually gonna go with a bit of a random one, and it was when The Rock won the title at King of the Ring, when he partnered up with Undertaker and Kane to face the McMahons and Triple H. I just remember that was an unbelievable match, unbelievable pay-per-view, and The Rock comes out on top at the end as well, so that's my four.
Cut to math.
I would say probably the people. Obviously a lot of family and friends here.
He means us.
Yes, you guys. You guys.
Me.
Yes.
Fucking right.
Those two. I'd say probably about big city, but you know, the quietness of the countryside. We're pretty close to beaches, which is always a plus.
I love beaches.
You mean bitches or beaches?
Oh, beaches. I like them too.
And obviously the city's a big part of the history, so.
Okay guys, so in our little wrestling community on Twitter, everybody loves Omega Luke, and it's because of Omega Luke that we're here today. Yeah? He built this wrestling community, people love him, people really want to get to know the real Omega Luke. Omega Luke washing his dick and balls.
Yes I am.
Do you want Matt's toothbrush to touch your bum hole?
Already in here.
There you go, that's a treat. Anyone ever wanted to see MAFF Eating fucking cookies like a sexual predator.
We are here in Costa del Travelodge, Le Champion, little bit of the bubbly, and here we can see the MAFF washing his bow bag.
So soapy. Hello. Hello. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there it is.
Getting the nice and deep lie. I'm still here.
I'm literally washing my testicles right now.
Eats cookies like a nom.
We'll find a place where the sun still shines We'll love you, baby. Always.
It is Josh Robinson here from Wrestling Reverb, from The Josh Robinson Show, from Wrestling Twitter. I don't know where you know me from, but you probably know me from somewhere, and if not, well, I'm Josh Robinson. And boys, I have a question for you guys in honor of this itchy and scratchy hat I'm wearing right now. I want to know, who's your favourite Simpsons character of all time?
Hey guys, we are now in the hotel room. Here is Murph, here is Charles Bronson. Thank you very much for your question, Joshua. My favourite Simpsons character of all time, I think, is Willie. You?
I'd have to go with Bart Simpson.
Why?
Well, you didn't say an answer, but I just always preferred Bart, if I'm honest. I didn't watch a lot of Simpsons, but yeah, I just always loved Bart as a kid.
Fair enough. Nev?
So, nah. I love Homer, but I think the most underrated and the one that makes me laugh the most is Montgomery Burns.
That is a good one. Thank you again, Josh. Okay, so the next question comes in from Ads with the chins.
I've got too many fucking chins.
And he says, what is your deepest secret? The one woman crush you have who everyone else would probably think is very weird. I think mine is Amy Schumer. I don't know what it is about her, but she is very fucking funny. And I like that a lot. But to be fair, she has like peaks and troughs where she looks alright and sometimes she doesn't.
She eats in troughs?
She peaks and troughs.
Oh, she meant like a pig.
Peaks and troughs. Nev, you have a fucking weird one. Like, really bizarre.
It's not like a proper crush, I just, my wife knows about this. My
wife, Steve.
Is Nessa from Gavin and Stacey. Which,
So do you fancy the actress or just as Nessa?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Maybe a bit of both.
Maybe a bit of the bubbly.
I like the character, a little bit of the bubbly. I like the character because she's a dirty bitch and she loves an omelette. I think she's fit. Ruth Jones. Maybe next time.
Who's your weird crush?
I would have to say Rebel Wilson from Pitch Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little bit of fat Amy.
Hi guys, Editor Luke here. Just realised that I never actually recorded an outro. We literally left the Alexandra Palace, got in our car, and I drove 5 hours home to Plymouth. But I just want to say a massive thank you for everyone who sent in their questions first and foremost, especially the guys who sent in via video. That was a little fun, a little different, and I really appreciate it. Massive thank you to everyone who watched and to everyone who came up and spoke to me as well at Progress, of course. Jess, Freddie, and Kurt. Great to see all you guys there as well. If you're wondering why there isn't any clips of the actual show itself, you're not really allowed to record a Progress show. They do warn you against it. And I just wanted to enjoy it this time. You can watch the show by going on Demand Progress. I really encourage you to do so because it was a fucking fantastic show. Literally amazing. Everyone needs to see that more Royal Rumble just to show how good a Royal Rumble can be. So that is the reason why there was literally no clips. I was going to take some from Twitter as well and do it, but I don't know. There's something about taking it from Progress I just didn't feel comfortable with. Any other company, fuck it, why not? But this one, no, not so much. But it's not because I didn't enjoy the actual show itself. Of course, if you've all seen the Twitter post, Brainbuster Radio is no longer. I no longer have a podcast either. And because of that, I might be stepping away from wrestling content for the foreseeable future. Don't really know what's going to happen. Of course, I'll be doing the Football Manager stuff. Still not sure whether I'll come back to this channel, but I just want to say massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far, liked, shared any of my videos, interacted with any of the Fantasy Booking Faction posts. Really appreciate it, and all your support has meant the world to me. If you do like Football Manager, you know where to find me. However, if you don't, I completely understand why you wouldn't come across. But anyway, it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed doing this Progress vlog. Really enjoyed doing the New Japan vlog. If you haven't seen that one yet, have a look. It's on the same channel as probably the last two posts. Maybe I'll keep this channel just for the unboxing, for the WrestleCrate unboxing. So I might still upload every now and then. But other than that, guys, drop a like on this if you could. That would be great. And I'll see you soon.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog.